North Korea is a communist state. Nobody owns private property. Nobody runs a private business. The government controls everything, except there's a class of secret millionaire operating inside the system. They are called Donju, and the regime knows they exist and does nothing because it needs them. Donju means money master or money owner. It's the term for North Korea's emerging capitalist class, people who have accumulated significant private wealth inside a system that officially doesn't allow private wealth to exist. They emerged from the famine of the 1990s, the arduous march, a famine that killed somewhere between 500,000 and 3 million people. The government distribution system collapsed. People were starving and the government had nothing to give them. So people started trading. These small markets appeared, 장마당, where people sold whatever they had to survive. Food, clothes, tools, whatever. The government tried to suppress them. Failed. People were dying. The markets were the only thing keeping people alive. So the government tolerated them, then taxed them, then became dependent on them. And the people who were best at trading, who had connections, capital, and intelligence got richer and richer and richer. Those people became the Donju. How do you get rich in North Korea? Let me count the ways. Trading with China, the most common path. You have Chinese when you buy goods in China, electronics, clothing, food, bring them across the border and sell them at massive markup in North Korean markets. You make connections with border guards. You pay bribes. Oh yeah, I've heard some stories from actual North Koreans, but the margins are enormous. Real estate. Officially, all property belongs to the state, but in practice, people buy and sell the right to live in apartments. A good apartment in Pyongyang can sell for tens of thousands of dollars in U.S. currency, money that officially doesn't change hands, but absolutely does. Lending. North Korea has no banking system for ordinary people. So the Donju becomes informal banks. They lend money at interest, high interest, for sure, to people who need capital for their own trading. Loan sharking, essentially completely illegal, enormously profitable transportation. Trucks, vans, taxis. Controlling logistics means controlling commerce. The Donju who owns vehicles charge for moving goods and people, and bribes flow in every direction. Officials take cuts. The Donju pay for protection. Everyone gets a piece. The system is corrupt from top to bottom, and the Donju are both the engine and the lubricant. Here's the fascinating part. The Kim regime officially hates capitalism. Officially, but unofficially, the Donju are quite useful. The regime needs foreign currency, hard currency, dollar, euro, yuan, to buy luxury goods for the elite, to fund weapons programs, to keep the system running. The Donju have it, and they spend it on imported goods that generate tax revenue for the state. Some Donju have direct relationships with regime officials. They front capital for state enterprises. They facilitate trade that the government cannot officially conduct. They're the unofficial private sector of a country that claims to have no private sector. And the officials, they protect their Donju because the Donju make them rich too. It's a shadow economy running parallel to the official economy. Let's say it's a fancy version of dark market. Everyone knows it exists and nobody talks about it officially. And the regime occasionally cracks down, confiscating wealth, arresting traders, just enough to remind everyone who's really in charge, but never enough to kill the system they depend on. So what does a North Korean millionaire spend money on? Apartments. The best ones in Pyongyang, bought through unofficial channels. For cash. Chinese smartphones, illegal but widespread among the wealthy, used to access USB content, communicate, and in some border areas, even access Chinese mobile networks. Oh yeah, if you have cash, you can go to North Korea, you can do anything, everything's possible. South Korean dramas, K-pop, and USB, the ultimate status symbol among young North Koreans. Getting caught watching it can't mean prison. Oh yeah, there are some parties going on too, but having enough money means having enough protection. Sending children abroad for education through China to Russia to South and East Asia. The Donju children are getting educations their parents never had and increasingly trying to get money out of North Korea entirely. Oh yeah, they have cousins abroad all over the Asia, into cryptocurrency, into China, into assets held by relatives in many parts of Asia. Anyone in North Korea can disappear overnight by when regime decides to. The Donju are the most interesting people in North Korea. They built capitalism inside communism. They created a market economy inside a command economy. They got rich inside a country designed to make everyone equally poor, and they did it not by fighting the system, but by becoming indispensable to it. The regime that claims to stand against capitalism is kept alive by capitalists. The country that claims everyone is equal has secret millionaires buying apartments and smuggling iPhones. North Korea is not what it says it is and never was, and the Donju are the proof, and honestly, that is a little close to home, doesn't it?